Yes, people, welcome back to another video. Hope you are all doing well on this fine Sunday evening. But we've had a bomber, and it's a big one. Fabrizio Romano, FC Bayern reached full agreement to sign Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Here we go. 75 million euros package agreed and authorization. For medical also confirmed from Liverpool, Lucho wanted to leave. Liverpool accept the conditions, and Diaz will now sign a 4-year deal at Bayern. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Thoughts? Look, I feel like we expected this to happen. With the pursuits from Luis Diaz, the fact that he was pushing for the move, he was showing the intent he wanted to go to Bayern Munich, and yeah, Liverpool was just trying to play a it. I think just trying to get the maximum money that was possible. Um, Big up to Enzi, he invited me on his stream. I said, for me, it was the maximum amount of money that was going to get from a European club, unless someone obviously from like Saudi Arabia came in from, we're probably more likely to get more. But I feel like we've got a good deal here. 28-year-old, 2 years left on his contract, looking like he wasn't going to be offered a new one. Um, And yeah, 55 grand a week. You're at a position where you do three positions. You either sell him, give him a new deal, or you let him on go on a three. And there was no real indication that Liverpool was going to offer Luis Diaz a new contract. He was either going to be goes on a free or you sell him now. And I think for 70 million, it's good money. We've doubled our money on him that we brought him in for what, 40 million? 35 million, I think it was for Luis Diaz. So yeah, he's been a brilliant servant to Liverpool. Nearly at Liverpool for nearly 4 years. Funny enough, it doesn't seem that long when you really do think about it. But yeah, brilliant servant to Liverpool in my opinion. I've said on many streams and videos. Me personally, would I have kept him? Yes. But obviously, if the right offer came in for him, where it's just probably maybe too good to turn down, I think you probably make the move and you sell on him because in 2 years' time he will be gone a free transfer. So it just depends on how much you value Luis Diaz as a player. Do you want him to go on a free, or do you want him to, or do you want him to be sold? And I was very much in the mixed camp of it all. But it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen next. Are we going to reinvest that money into the striker that is on the green screen, or are we going to bring in a left winger? Now that it's going to be really interesting to see what happens because you got the likes of Malik Fofana, who could very much be a player. However, when we saw the Malik Fofana links, those links were specified. It would happen if Diaz was to stay. So that's going to be interesting now because I feel like we're in a position where Cody Gakpo is our left winger. We got Rio as well. I feel like we need to have another winger in there because if Gakpo goes down injured, you're relying on Rio. The kid is still 16, 17 years of age. So, I mean, we need to bring in a left winger no matter what, even if we do bring in Alexander Isak. And that's just my opinion, just due to the availability of the squad. And I feel like it'd be good to still have a winger at the football club who can offer more than what Cody Gakpo and Rio can do. So, it's a sad day, really, because I do like Luis Diaz. I love his song. I love his work rate. I love him as a player. Um, Very underrated at times in the Liverpool for me. He was very much Marmite in the Liverpool fan base. It depends on what you like as a winger. Do you like a caliber player, Luis Diaz, or do you like a player that just simply gets loads of goals and assists? We know he has purple patches periods, but I feel like in those purple patches periods, he does make up for it in other areas. The way he works hard off the ball, he still creates chances for the team. Still plays well for the team. There's many times last season when he didn't get a goal or an assist, but he was still putting a quality performance. So for me, he is going to be missed. And yeah, again, I'm really intrigued to see what is going to happen now. Again, is it going to be Isaac? Is it going to be another winger? But yeah, sad day, man. Sad day. And also, yeah, David Ornstein also coming out and saying that Bayern reached an agreement with Liverpool. Medical now is going to be happening. Proposed 4-year contract, obviously with a plus one, that probably like an option. Bayern now 190 mil sales since Hughes became LFC Sporting Director. Yep. We're making that money now. Making that money. And hopefully it will all go on the big man, Alexander Isak. But Diaz is going to smash it out of Bayern, I think. You look at that attack now. Diaz, Elise, Jamal Musiala, Harry Kane. That's one of the best attacks in the world. If Company can get it right, they could be a real force for the Champions League, in my opinion. If they can actually get it right, maybe bring in some reinforcements in the defence area and the midfield area, because their attack is fine, sorted, done. But they will need to bring in some more reinforcements for me if they're going to be a real proper contender for that Champions League. But yeah, Diaz will be missed, guys. Diaz to Bayern, FC Bayern. Here we go. Let me know what you think. 75 million euros, which is about 69 million pounds, 70 million pounds. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Who will our replacements be? Malik Fofana, Rodrigo, Anthony Gordon. Could Liverpool put maybe a surprise interest in Rafael Leao? It's going to be very, very interesting as to what's going to happen. Could Rio be the replacement? And obviously, Cody Gakpo as the first teamer now. Ekitike can play left wing. So we still got options, but for me, I'd still want to bring in another left winger at the football club. And yeah, big moves are happening now. That's one of the big moves out the door, because we've been saying for a couple of weeks when's these big movements are going to happen with the likes of Darwin, Harvey Elliott. Diaz is the first one. The dominoes are now falling at the football club. But yeah, guys, make sure you're smashing the likes and you are subscribing. This is the end of the video. Again, let me know down below, what do you think to Luis Diaz leaving the club? Are you sad? Are you happy? Good money for him. Who do you want him to replace? All those good things. But yeah, make sure you smash that like button and you are subscribing when that reaches 2,000. Well, I think we're about less than 25 away, so hopefully we can get there very, very soon. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with another live stream on the channel discussing all with Alexander Isak news, as well as a bid. Looks like he potentially could be going. Take care.